I'm Gary Thornton here in Atlanta at the 2010 International Poultry Expo with John Starkey, President of U.S. Poultry and Egg Association, the sponsoring association of the show. John, we're at the midway point of day one of the show.
Yes, sir.
And coming off a recession in 2008 and 2009, industry people everywhere are looking to the show to be an indicator of what's ahead for the industry. What does the show traffic tell you about our industry at this point?
Gary, I have to say that on our pre-registration online prior to the show opening, we were running about 1,000 folks ahead of where we were a year ago. So that's an excellent, we had a real strong indicator coming in, and looking out at the show floor this morning, we're very pleased. We've got good crowds in the aisle, a lot of activity. Tyson came here, everybody wearing a uniform, see a lot of Tyson folks out there, so it looks like a real good crowd.
Great. John, what changes have been made in 2010 in the organization of the show floor?
We, the last several years, since 2003, we had been in C Hall, B and C Hall, the Georgia World Congress Center. A lot of reasons we went over there, but we felt like it was time to move back to Hall A and Hall B, where a lot of old-timers, including me, can remember an awful lot of shows in former years. So, and it's a lot more convenient, I think, for the attendee and the exhibitor, because it's a little bit closer to the hotels. The distance between the halls isn't as great, so your feet are grateful for the change to A and B hall.
Well, I know that the IPE's proceeds make possible other beneficial programs for the industry. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, historically, probably the biggest single program that we've invested back in is research. Over $22 million has been raised by the International Poultry Expo, funneled directly back into research on everything from improving our feed conversion to improving food safety of our products. So it's we like to think it's been part of the reason the success of the all-feather industry, all three segments of our industry. And then we've also had a very long-standing and historically supported our seminar program, where we have 13 separate technical seminars on virtually every aspect of modern poultry production. In recent years, though, we began diversifying how we spend some of those funds.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about how you do spend those funds?
We've added some staff that have technical expertise in environmental management, in human resource and safety, and in food safety, and we work with our members and with our sister trade organizations to develop positions, develop concepts of how we ought to approach each of those real priority areas for the industry, make sure we're all speaking with one voice, and that we're tackling these issues in an appropriate way.
What's on tap, John, for the show this afternoon, tomorrow, and Friday?
Big kickoff tomorrow morning. Well, this afternoon we have the exhibit floors are open until 5. We try not to run any education in the afternoon so that our exhibitors, who are the reason we're here, have a chance to see all these attendees. Tomorrow morning we'll kick off. We're honored to have the American Poultry Historical Society induct their Hall of Fame class this year, and we're very honored that Don Dalton, my predecessor, is one of those. And then that will lead directly into our educational program, which will focus on some of the challenges animal agriculture faces today. Then Friday morning we wrap up with something everybody likes to hear, and that's a market outlook. It will both focus on the general economy and on the poultry markets in particular. So that's always a real popular item.
Well, John, I'm looking forward to that with a lot of other people, and thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.